What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. We are back with some Edison. Today we have Raul playing Gladiator Beast and Jose is on Diva Hero. So both of these players picked up their first loss last round, and now they're facing off for the potential to end up second or third for the night. And it's a really special week, unique week, I would say, since it's sponsored by Gem Accessories. They gave additional prizings for the top 3 players, so it's a lot of fun. Tons of players come out, and you know, the more the merrier. But looks like Raul gets the win on the die roll, sets a monster set 2 pass. They probably don't know what each other are playing unless they spot it out, like, you know, finish the round and then looked at their gameplay. Maybe Raul knows what's up. Because you got 2-0'd by Eric earlier on. It was a pretty quick match, whereas Jose's match went down to the wire. We're gonna open up with Armageddon Knight, pitch Plague Spreader Zombie. Yeah, Jose's cards are absolutely beautiful. D Prison's gonna eat this Armageddon Knight, and MST will target the MST during the end phase. The set monster pays off. Now we got 2 Glads going in. This is pretty scary because with 2 Glads, it's a lot to contain. And if we don't have the proper cards to answer these monsters, the game can quickly go out of hand. For Jose, yeah. Reedy's gonna tag out, go into Plague. Laquari will be the last GB. Was that 2 main Reediaries? That's very interesting. Unless they're like tagged out one after another. I wasn't really paying that close attention. Giant True Nade's gonna send everything to hand. It's gonna force a Waboku. And so he's like, okay, Waboku's used. I can't destroy these monsters. Do I still barf out the hand and present something to Raul? At the least, we can pitch our monsters. 0 is imagining the pitch. Malicious goes down, and a water in Deep Sea Diva. If we bring out a 0, that'd be excellent. Yes, we do. This can answer these monsters very nicely. The only issue is, well, I guess Raul's gonna have to set Chariot and then pass to the next turn, because there's no way he's getting over this monster right now. Only situation I can like possibly think of is if he has My Body as a Shield main decked. But even so, you can't activate that card during a damage step either. Big think. He's got Book of Moon, I can see that much. Okay, attack. And then we'll book it. I think he has 2k defense. We're gonna take 800 right here. And now what do we do? We tag out, pop it, like our stuff dies. Not ideal. He's gonna pop the Future Fusion. That will get rid of the future 0, and then these 2 will tag out into Geyseris, pop the onboard one, and we're gonna set the game state back to 0, 2-2. Jose is gonna go up 1. That's the power of 0. It's like he's on board, you're gonna lose monsters, especially if like you've already committed those monsters. This is the part where Gladiator Beasts are weak, because like if they can't produce another Gladiator Beast after they've done their tagging, the deck is very, very weak. Return, oh my goodness, that's a huge return. Trap Stun's gonna be there though. Okay, plan B. I guess we gotta set. So we pay 2,600 life points. Trap Stun's gonna turn it off. Very powerful card. Stopping return, stopping oppression. What's the other card? Another one I'm thinking about. Return, oppression, deprisons, bottomless. All that good stuff. Necro's gonna hit the grave. We're gonna tag out into the deck. Finally drawing that Gladiator Beast. We go Reedy, banish Necro maybe. Nah, he's gonna aim for the 0. Gonna make it so that he has no way to Miracle Fusion. We're gonna try to control this graveyard as much as possible. That's what Gladiator Beasts are very good at. Man, if that return went off, that would have gone hard. So funnily enough, tonight, we actually have double points plus gem accessory prizing, so I'm pretty excited to go to locals. I mean, I'm always excited to go to locals. It's always a good time, but even more so, I would say. Can we run over this Glad? We have a face down set. Oh, looks like we're just adding more. Set's not the most ideal to deal with Glads because obviously if they're gonna survive during the combat, it lets them tag out. But it doesn't look like he has much choice. Here comes the second Glad. Malicious or bold prodigies go down. Okay, I see. We tag out with Reedy, and then yeah, roll is gonna go up 1. We're gonna concede to game 2. Yeah, that was a tough one. The cards aligned for Raul stopping that return. The return was able to go off, then the game was over. But Trap Stun's yeah, I like that card. I think I'm gonna try 1 Trap Stun in tonight, replacing the second D prison I have. So we're just gonna go down to 1 prison, 1 Trap Stun. I have more sweepers for my fortresses to go in, because I think if I can get 1 more attack in with fortress, then I'm gonna be in a lot better position than me waiting around and, you know, looking for a sweeper through like Heavy Storm or MST. There's a couple sweepers I can use. I can use Trunade, I can use Cold Wave, or I can use Trap Stun. Each one has their strong suits, and I think Trap Stun might be the best one for my deck. Okay, Proving Ground, get La Quarry. But I've tried the other ones. Like Trunade is kind of cool because you can sweep the board, return a gear frame from the spell Trap Zone back to hand. I can resummon him, which is a a nifty thing. Trap Stuns can just turn off the entire board for a turn, and then next turn your traps are live, right? Which I think is pretty important. Or Cold Wave just shuts everything off, and you can kind of ping more cards down throughout that turn. The Giant Trunade is going to be activated. Return everything to hand. Deep Sea Diva is going to activate. The special, her twin. We're gonna go to Brio. Ditched. Oh wow, this is huge. This is gonna be pretty tough to break, I think. Especially if we end up on a Stardust. Oh no. Yeah. If you have Stardust plus like 1/2 back row, I don't see Royal breaking that. Ghost Rare first edition Stardust at that. So we take 23 and 25. No Gores is dropped. I don't think a lot of Gladiator Beast decks run Gores, but I know Raul is a Gores enjoyer. Okay. La Quarry. He's good. Ooh, Compulse is a very good answer for Stardust though. Yeah. Heavy Storm. Oh, this is... Compulse, target this. Do we have a way to protect our Stardust? We do. Solemn Judgment's gonna keep Stardust stuck on the ground, and then we're gonna swing for game. So we're going to game number 3. This one's for all the marbles. Very important game 3. This is our only shot to get some store credit for the night, and I think third place gets pretty large sum. I think it's like 50 bucks, maybe 40-50 bucks for a third place double pointer. But rules going first, and with first you can just summon your Gladiator beast, set a bunch of back row, say good luck to your opponent, see if you can break this board. It means a whole world of difference when Gladiator beasts go first or second, because going first, it stops effects with Chariot, with that name on board, right? Going behind the gun, it's a little more difficult because the Chariot is going to be a turn late. But this True Name might equalize the game state. Oh boy. Do we have like Woboku? Do we launch it now? Okay, everything goes back. Scary stuff. We have Deep Sea Diva in hand, can go into Catastor, but the Gilman is in hand. Oh no. Okay, wow. That's tough. He had the Diva in hand too, so not ideal. D Prison's gonna answer this Laquari. Maybe we just stick the card long enough, we can go into Diva, but these cards are going back down, and it's gonna be a big ask to get to. Okay, hit D Prison, not Chariot. Ideally, we want the Chariot to go down with that Dust Tornado, but trading an eye for an eye on D Prison. Here comes Chariot. Oh, he's good. Oh, okay, you teased me. You tease. I think we just... Okay, he's gonna find out with MST. Don't know what that was, but we're gonna crash. Solemn Judgment, okay. Here comes Reedy, swinging in for 12. Reedy can't tag into Reedy, so the graveyard is a little safe, but I think it needs a lot more setup in order to get to Miracle Fusion. Quest adds Chariot back to hand. Pair it with another spell of Trap. We'll pass it to Jose. That's not a very strong hand from Jose's game 3. But Card Trooper might be nice. Ooh. If he called 3 cards, you still get to mill. The Chariot won't stop the Card Trooper from milling, because it's a cost to mill. So we take 12 and 16. That is something I learned, I guess from you guys. Someone mentioned that in the comments. I was like, oh, well, that's good to know, because all I want for Card Trooper is to draw, really, or to mill. The replacement milling, or the additional milling, no, the additional draw is nice too, but the big thing for me is milling cards, milling monsters. But yeah, if Card Trooper hits the board, you go activate cost for 3, you get to mill 3, but it's not going to gain attack, obviously, because of Chariot, and the Chariot will pop it, and then you're going to draw a card for its destruction. Pretty much it's because it's a cost. It's like Celestia milling 4, that's also a cost. So if Celestia hits the board, Chariot can still activate, but she's still gonna mill 4. Dust Tornado. Trap's done. Okay, I mean, oh, okay. And that will seal the deal. The last card face down was a Plague Spreader. Game 3 hand was kind of tough. We had the Gilman in hand paired with the Diva, which is super unfortunate because we could have ended on a Catastor, and that would have made the game a whole lot easier. But the Yugi god said, here's your brick, carry it well. But congratulations to Raul. If you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then I will catch you on the next one. Peace.